Speaking of well-run companies, we can't forget about Nucor, right? That's the best-run steelmaker in the world. I want you to take a gander at the weekly chart here. Obviously, when you spend $1 trillion upgrading the entire country's infrastructure, well, what happens? It requires a lot of steel. That's insane. It's like a tech stock. Requires a lot of steel. Hence, why the stock's been white hot lately. Lang thinks this is a situation where a terrific rally on strong volume is pulling in more and more buyers, even as the stock's already up 133% year to date. Now, this is currently a $124 stock, but Lang could see it going to 150 and then maybe 175. Wow. I think he's right. Fabulous moment for Nucor. They were doing great even when this infrastructure package looked like it was dead in the water. So just imagine how well they'll do if it passes. And just for a little commentary, when Nucor does well, it doesn't do well just for a year. It does well for multiple years. That's been the style. That's been the strategy. Stay long. Finally, this last one might seem out of place. American Tower? Yeah, it's a company that owns wireless towers all over the world. What makes American Tower an infrastructure stock? Okay, as it's currently constructed, the bill is $65 billion for broadband upgrades. And you got to expect a lot of that's going to be in mobile broadband. That means American Tower should be able to cash in on all the spending over the next decade. Hey, you know, this one's not so bad. Look at this. The daily chart. Well, American Tower hasn't been a huge winner in the past year. It's one of the strongest performers in the communication space over the last 5 years. It had a new CEO. Maybe that's what people are worried about. As Lang sees it, this is an amazing chart. Not a lot of worry, candidly. The stock's been consistently strong since bottoming in March, and it bounced back hard every time there's a dip. Not long ago, American Tower pulled back to its 50-day. That's the blue. Right, moving average, and then it rebounded almost immediately. But it's still got some room. Lang notes the volume trends here have been positive. I question that right at the end, but he says positive. And unlike many of the other infrastructure names, the stock doesn't look overbought relative to the, this is the RSI, so it's not over this line that would make it overbought. Last Friday, American Tower closed above its 20-day moving average, and then we got a tiny bit of follow-through today. At $283, this stock is $6 away from making a new high. If it can get a little momentum going, Lang thinks it can run to 330 in the relatively near future, and then to 350. These are amazing price targets. And remember, Lang doesn't fool around. These price targets are not fanciful. The bottom line, even though infrastructure stocks have already run, the charts as interpreted by Bob Lang suggest that many of them could have a lot more upside, especially Martin Marietta, Union Pacific, Nucor, and American Tower. I think he's got a real good point. I'm throwing in John Deere. I think John Deere is going to be amazing.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.